Good morning. Welcome to the January Solomon USD 393 update. Today we'll be talking with our ag teacher, Mrs. Tunn, as well as our FFA officers about our ag program, agriculture and FFA program in Solomon. In a small rural town such as Solomon, agriculture is so important and so vital to the things that we do, and we've been fortunate over the last few years in my time here to have exceptional agricultural teachers that have got our students involved in different activities, different competitions, and have done a great job of involving them and getting, and several of them have pursued careers in agriculture. One of the things that our officers today will talk about is the different activities that they do, the different competitions they attend, conventions that they travel to. Mrs. Tunn, our agricultural teacher, will talk a little bit about the classes that she teaches. One of the things that impresses me most as a principal about our agricultural program is the service projects that they perform. They do a lot within the community to fundraise, to help with our Operation Grill a Family that we do in December as far as issuing out presents and gifts to people in our community. Like I said, they do a great job of involving people, local farmers within the community, going on tours and visiting different things like that. So without further ado, I will have all of our FFA officers introduce themselves as well as their position. And then Mrs. Tunn will talk a little bit about the classes that she teaches. And then our president and vice president will share a little bit about their experiences in FFA.
My name is Luke Ryan, and I'm the reporter.
I'm Hallie Edwards, and I'm the treasurer.
I'm Madison Robinson, and I'm the vice president.
I'm Cade Fisk, and I'm the president.
I'm Tiffany Ragsdale, and I'm the secretary.
I'm Kristen Teeters, and I'm the sentinel.
I'm Miss Sun, and I'm the agricultural teacher here at Solomon. Throughout the day, I teach 7 different classes. It's a wide diverse. I got my Intro to Ag, which is a strictly freshman class. It kind of gives them that feeling and hands-on activity of what can be offered within ag throughout their high school career. And then I also have animal science. Right now, we're going over to horse industry, and the students are actually going to teach that lesson to each other. And then I also have ag business, which we're starting to supply and demand system. And then I have my ag leadership and communications, which is my officer team, which is here. And it pretty much plans the year out. We're working on journalism stuff and being able to write. And then I have junior high, which is a great way for the kids to learn more about agriculture and what is in it. And then I have horticulture. We are working on with different plants. And then we are in the process of trying to get a greenhouse so we can help our department grow further. Then I also have an ag welding class where the kids are learning how to weld and work on different projects.
Stop into the city of Solomon. A nice place to visit, a better place to live. West Plaza Country Mart, your friendly community grocery store. Now with online grocery shopping for home delivery or in-store pickup. Call, click, or stop in today. Be the belle of the ball when you shop Abilene Bridal and Formal Wear, offering elegant evening dresses and tuxedos for all occasions. Abilene Bridal and Formal Wear, where dreams come true.
At Eagle Communications, we're proud to provide the communications services you need to get the most from today's technology. Our employee owners make it happen. We're part of your community, and we take pride in delivering excellent customer service. If you ever have a question, give us a call. We're here to help. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
I'm Cade, and I'm the president, and I'm going to give a little background about the 2016-2017 Solomon Ffa chapter. We have 29 members, and for the first time we have opened it up to junior high, and we have 2 junior high members, which is really exciting because we're trying to get agriculture out to younger kids. For the first time, we are sending out scholarship applications in our own chapter so that senior members, officers, can apply for a scholarship to help them pay for their college if they want to get a secondary education. We have a full senior and junior officer team. They're both filled with the 6 positions: president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, reporter, and sentinel. We go together and kind of pair. Like I'll work with the junior officer president, and pair like activities for our Ag Olympics and try and show them what it's like to be a leader before they step in to maybe fill our positions. Some of our past events, 4 of us, including our teacher, went to National Convention in Indiana for the first time in 6 years, which is something really exciting. It took a lot of hard work, fundraising. It was an opportunity that I'll never forget. They don't lie when they say there's a sea of blue jacket, because seeing 60,000 people there is phenomenal. It's something that not very many people get to experience. We also like to get out in the community and do things like that. We host something every year for Veterans Day. We brought in about 13 veterans, give or take, and fed them breakfast down here and took a couple of them with us to classes throughout the day and kind of let them talk about their experiences and let the kids write letters to veterans across the seas saying thank you, we wish you could be home for your holidays with your family, that type of stuff. Along with being in the community, we like to get out there and kind of tell people what the FFA is. And we have actually partnered up with Solomon Corp to, one, not only help us financially if we need it, because the owner of Solomon Corp was actually a state FFA president, but we're hosting a 5K in April, and they're like really big on fitness and getting people active and stuff like that. And they're going to try and get their workers to come and run our 5K so that we can get the best turnout possible. Now I'll turn it over to Maddie, the Vice President.
As Kate said, I'm the Vice President, and I just want to talk about a couple of our upcoming events. Starting in February, we have National FFA Week, where we do different events and activities such as Ag Olympics, Kitty Barnyard. We have a Friendship Friday, and we also do our chapter breakfast. And also dress-up days throughout the school week that all of our students in our school can participate in. And as Kate said, we have the 5K coming up in April, where we want to get out there and get our community involved in our FFA chapter, and also our partnership with Solomon Corporation. And we are still participating in CDEs throughout the year, and that's about it.
One of the things that I'm most proud of as principal is, you know, when you get into a small school district, a lot of times the emphasis on your extracurricular activities falls on athletics, which is obviously a great thing, but one of the things that I'm most proud of is our career and technical student organizations. We have a very solid FFA group of 29 members. We also have a very solid Future Business Leader of America group with approximately, I think, around the same amount, 29, 30 student members, and we also have an FCCLA group. Those are great things to have. Being in a small school, sometimes we struggle with that's not necessarily a struggle, but we have a lot of students involved in a lot of different activities, which is a great thing, but it also takes time away from the classroom and kind of stretches them very thin. One of our FFA members, Hallie Edwards, is an FFA officer. She's also a state officer for Future Business Leaders of America. So I'm going to ask Hallie a question of how she's able to balance giving her all in both organizations. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Hallie?
So coming from a smaller school, it's actually a lot easier to balance everything that you're doing because your teachers are more compassionate and they want to see you grow, especially as a leader, because that's what the world is looking for. And so it's all about time management. If you can properly allocate your time to be able to work on every single project you have and make sure that you are able to pull out your full potential, then you'll be fine. And if you can't, then you've always got other officers to help you out. So it's definitely a group effort.
Great, thank you, Hallie. If you can hand the mic to Tiffany, I have just a few questions for our officers. Some of the things that, first off, great presentation. Hopefully everyone watching can get a good understanding of what or how important agriculture is to the community of Solomon as well as our school. Some of the things that I think other people would like to know is, tell us, Tiffany, a little bit about the competitions that you've attended and some of the things that you've done at those competitions.
2 years ago, I went to dairy cattle judging, and that was something new for me because I have never judged cattle. I am a city girl, for what Cade would call me. It was a different experience, and I cried because I was so cold, and I just refused to do it. But I ended up doing really well, like better than everybody else. So it was a really good experience, and it was fun to do it, and I would definitely do it again.
Great. I've got a question for Cade next. Cade is obviously our FFA president. Cade, you would like to pursue a career in agriculture, correct? Can you tell us a little bit about what experiences you've had at Solomon that have, I guess, made you have that decision to pursue a career in agriculture?
Growing up, I always wanted to live on a farm, but I never had that option because I grew up in the town of Solomon. But when I hit my freshman year, my brother told me to join FFA, and I did that. And looking back on that, that was the best choice I ever made, because it showed me that just because you didn't grow up in the country doesn't mean you can't pursue something in agriculture. And I want to pursue something along agricultural business because I like to be a leader. I like to kind of show people how to do things. But I still like going out there and seeing all the world, and agriculture is everywhere. So no matter where you go, you're still going to be involved with agriculture. And Solomon has really showed me what it means, because we're from a small school, so everyone kind of works together, and that's about it.
Great, great. Last question I have is for Luke Ryan. Luke, you come from a line of farmers, correct?
Yes.
Parents, your father's a farmer, grandfather. What enticed you to join Future Farmers of America besides being from a line of farmers? What within the program, within the student body, did you like that kind of inspired you to be part of the organization?
Well, I've been a part of 4-H for several years, and I know that FFA is kind of similar to that. And just all the competitions that they do that have to do with agriculture, they help you learn more about that. And then I have an interest for going into ag in college, so this has kind of helped me to further my experience in that area.
Great. Thank you, Luke. Well, thank you for tuning in to the January edition of the Solomon USD 393 update. I'd like to thank all of our FFA officers for their commitment to our school as well as their organization. We look forward. Competition season is rapidly approaching. We'll have a lot of students attending different schools, different events over the months of February, March, and April. I'd like to thank Mrs. Tunn, first-year agricultural teacher. Fresh out of Kansas State University. She's doing a great job. She's gotten our students involved and interested within our program. So thank you very much.
At Eagle Communications, we deliver what matters to your business. Our services are fast, reliable, secure, and competitively priced, giving you more value for your hard-earned business dollar. With Eagle Communications, you're not just another number, you're part of our business family. And we deliver peace of mind with local technicians who provide dedicated system monitoring and support. Connect to something better. Call Eagle Communications and let's talk about what matters to your business.
Around here, we believe in local values like hard work, family time, or a fair price on reliable internet from a local company. That's why Eagle Communications delivers great local values, like a range of internet options to fit your family's needs. Fast and consistent enough to power everyone's devices at once. All at reasonable prices we're proud to offer our friends and neighbors. Ready for better internet? Give us a call or visit eaglecom.net and discover our local values today.